Best Meat for You by Rhett Adams. I wanted to do this topic really because it was like I've always loved cooking. When I was like 10 or so, I just started cooking really well. I've ended up cooking lots of stuff, including lamb, steak, chicken, and other components of cooking. Hi, I'm Rhett. Obviously, I like to cook, fishing, hunting, gaming, and traveling. These are like the big components of my life, and this is what got me started with all my stuff, all my hobbies. My questions, one of my biggest questions was, what is the best meat for you? And my other ones that helped me with the going through was, what is the amount of protein matter and what is the amount of fat matter? These helped me through my topic, through the time, to keep me on track and keep me moving. Number one, what is the amount of fat matter? This matters because the more you have, the more you, the worse it is. You probably know this. So I just gave you some website that shows you how some of the meats, how much better they are for you and how much worse they are for you. I know that shows like that website is like a website for some of the meats and how much protein they have. They didn't have fish on there, so I just did my own research. And for salmon in 100 grams, there's 8.1 grams of fat. And for yellowfin tuna in 100 grams, there's 0.49 grams of fat. Number two, what does the amount of protein matter? It matters because the more protein you have, the better for you. This is like a scale. It's not exact though, because on 100 grams, shrimp does not have 97 because that'd be way too much. There wouldn't be enough. But it's like a little scale of how much better it is. And it shows that white fish and shrimp are the best. I'm not doing eggs because it's the best meat and not the best protein for you. Number three, the best meat for you. I found that I think it's shrimp because shrimp up there is on the top of the list for me because it has 0.3 grams of fat and is 24 grams of protein. And for yellowfin tuna, it has 0.4 grams of fat and 24.4 grams of protein for the that. But it's an opinion. You could change those two up. For skinless chicken breast, I have 3.6 grams of fat and 31 grams of protein. For lamb chops, it's 1.2 grams of fat and 25.6 for protein. And for Atlantic salmon, that's 8.1 grams of fat and 25.4 grams of protein. For pork chops, it's 13 grams of fat, and for protein, it's 28 grams. For ribeye steak, it's 22 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein. For bacon, it's 40 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein. This is what I got. Some people may have done this and gotten something different. Some of the websites may have said something different, but this is what I got when I looked it up, when I found it. My setbacks was I didn't have much time to do the experiment I wanted to do. I wanted to do an experiment where I cooked all the meats and all that and then ranked them from best to worst. But I ended up not having time at home to do this, but I was going to do it, and I think it would have been nice. And I had some trouble finding how much fat is in some of the meats. I ended up finding everyone though, and it ended up really working. That's it. It probably wasn't 5 minutes, but I think shrimp's the best, and I think it's an opinion, but I think you could switch it around on something.